welcome back to another video on DC Legends. This is Daniel, and with me as always is...
Maddie, ready to have some fun on DC Legends?
Yeah, let's have some fun. So we've got a couple of announcements that we were going to go through that are going to hit us in the month of August. And so I thought we'd go over a couple of those today. But before we do that, why don't we do a couple of PvP battles? What do you think, Maddie?
PvP battles.
Let's do it. All right. We got a Emerald Archer team here.
Emerald Archer, green team.
And they've got a bunch of red on there, and so I think we're going to hit them with a bunch of green. I like the look of that.
Well, do we got the Emerald Archer green team?
Actually, no. They're going to be using Emerald Archer, and we're going to be using a green team against their red team.
Harley Quinn.
The Suicide Squad version.
Harley Quinn. That's for you, Harley Quinn.
Alright, so let's start off. We need to take out their Emerald Archer. Not strong enough. And that'll do it, because you are Gonzo! All right. I say we do one more, and we will talk about the cool new things that we found out for the month of August. What do you think, Maddie?
Oh, yeah!
All right, well, let's go ahead and do one more PvP battle. And there's one right dead in the center. We'll go after that one. All right, so I say we go after this one with one of our favorite teams, led by the Arrow Brothers, Emerald Archer and Castaway Green Arrow. If you saw yesterday's video, you'll notice Reverse Flash has popped up on the screen, and our new top spot that we have for our power rankings that we do. And you are Gonzo!
No.
Alright, so we went through a couple of PvP battles to start off the night. And I think what we will do now is go in and talk about the information that we have for the month of August. But first, who's that, Maddie?
Da-na-na, da-na-na. That girl, she is amazing. She goes through the night with Batman.
There you go. I like it. Good songs. Good songs tonight.
Well, she's friends with Batman.
Yes. All right. So, as we said, let's go and take a look at what's going on in the month of August. So, first off, we got this really cool photo that came in and was released by the Facebook group for DC Legends. And so this kind of gives us a look at one of the characters that's going to be coming in the month of August. If you ask me, this looks like Livewire, and all the electricity going on behind there really leads me to believe that that's going to be one of the Supergirl, Superman villains, which is Livewire. She can control electricity. Even the color scheme in the background is kind of white and blue like she is, and so I think that there's a pretty good chance that that is Livewire. If I'm wrong, leave me a comment in the comment section and tell me who else could it be and who else do you think it might be. All right, and what I thought was really interesting and really quite cool was what's going to be happening in the way that they change up the monthly rollout of characters. And so what you see in front of you is some information that's given to us by the developers. And they said that for the month of April, they're going to be changing up. Instead of giving us 3 new characters, we'll be receiving 2 brand new heroes and reworking an existing hero. This means that they will select a hero and they will revamp their abilities. That person will be more viable part of the team than what they were before. And what I think is really nice there, they talk about since we realize that many of you have allocated your legendary focus points based on the previous abilities, these will be reset for reworked heroes so that you can reallocate them as you wish. It's important to emphasize that only the legendary focus will be reset by refunding you to the players, and the rest of the hero attributes will remain unaffected and unchanged. So, pretty cool. I think it's pretty awesome. They've already decided who they were going to use for the month of August and which character they're going to revamp and make better. So in my opinion, I really, really sincerely hope that this is Superman. I hope that they wind up revamping Superman because, as you know, he's my favorite character in the game. And Maddie, who's your favorite character?
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn, another one that I think would be an excellent candidate for this revamping, for this this kind of retooling and reshaping of characters. And so, what I thought I would do today is go through the hero list that's in DC Legends and take a look at some of the characters and try to figure out who could they be upgrading and which ones would be good candidates for them to retool and reevaluate and change up. So. Obviously, for me, it's pretty obvious, as I've already mentioned. The first character that I would look at, and hopefully they will be changing up and revamping, is my favorite, the Man of Steel, Superman. And so, as you can see, he has many different individual legendary powers that are available to him, but I have no problem with giving these up and letting them give us some different ones this time around. The first one is his gain 40% turn meter if he's debuffed. That one doesn't even work properly anyway. This one gives you 6 bleeds that are applied to the enemy, which is fine. This one is for him to gain a taunt, which also is just fine. This one also reduces the Man of Steel cooldown by 1, and finally a 20% chance to gain damage immunity. But this one doesn't even work with our most widely used taunting character, which is the Wonder Woman Dawn of Justice character, which would have made that a very viable choice for the upgrade, but right now those don't even work together properly. So I have no problem with them, and I really hope that they wind up revamping the Man of Steel, my favorite, Superman, and making him a much more viable character in the game. So let's go through here and see which other characters would be good characters for upgrade. I think that Batman, the Cape Crusader, could be utilized a little bit better. I think that he's a very strong character as it is. There might not be much that you need to do to him. He'd be much further down my list of characters that I'd recommend changing and retooling. Certainly, I believe that the Wonder Woman Princess of Themyscira would be a great character to go in and revamp and change up. I think that Sheik is in dire need of some upgrade and some tooling. I know that we don't use her at all. The only reason why we have her as upgraded as we do is because she was used for the Wonder Woman Dawn of Justice, and I come to find out that she didn't do much of anything for my team, and so I sure hope that they do something with her. And of course, for Maddie, she's going to want to see us get an upgrade and a change to who, Maddie?
Harley Quinn.
the Mad Jester Harley Quinn. She used to be a very viable character, a very strong character, and whenever she would hit you with her pop bang or when she'd hit you with the big smasheroonie, those were two that could just flat out devastate a team. But then they downgraded her and made her not quite so viable anymore. So I think that as I would love to see Superman, Maddie would love to see
Harley Quinn.
That's right. Harley Quinn would be another excellent one for upgrading. I think even though he's brand new, Blue Beetle would be a good one to upgrade and change. I think that Poison Ivy has a very interesting skill set, and you probably shouldn't mess with her too much, but she's just a little too slow. In my opinion, somebody like the Sinestro Yellow Lantern would be a great one to upgrade. He just doesn't hit quite hard enough, in my opinion. Somebody else. Let's see. Bane. Of course, Bane is an excellent character that they should go in and upgrade and make more viable. He is somebody that breaks the back of Batman, but at the same time can't really do very much in our game. Kimmo. I wouldn't mind them upgrading him just because I have so many of his fragments and I could get him to a viable point. I wouldn't mind seeing him get upgraded. But I think probably the one character other than Superman that I personally would love to see them upgrade is one of my favorite comic book characters, and that is Deathstroke. Deathstroke the Terminator, in my personal opinion, he looks amazing and is in dire need of an upgrade and a retooling to make him more viable, and he would be somebody I'd love to see and utilize on my team in the future as well. So we've given you a couple of rundowns here, kind of bookended two of my favorite characters between Superman and Deathstroke. And so, of course, there's other characters that could use a retooling as well. But I think I've given you my list of those that I think are most viable and most in need. The last one that I'll mention, I see him right here, right in the dead center, is the Dark Knight Batman. He would also be a great one that could be well worth the time to retooling and revamping. So, I think that's going to do it for tonight's video. But Maddie, there's only one way to finish our video, and how's that?
A big arena pack.
A big arena pack, baby. Let's do this. All right, so let's go in right now. All right, Maddie, I'm going to make it hard on you. We can only pick one character that we want to get fragments for. Who's your one character?
Cheetah.
Cheetah. All right, my one character is Castaway Green Arrow. Let's go. Batman.
Batman. If I had to choose two, I would pick Catwoman and Cheetah.
Nice. All right, we got some Doomsday. All right, some Huntress. I always like getting Huntress fragments. All right, Maddie, let's count it down, starting off at
5.
5. Bane. All right, now on to number
4.
Bane again. Now on to number
3.
Man, sure are getting a lot of those energy. I'm never going to turn those down, but man, we sure are getting a lot of Bane too. Now on to number
2.
And the guy I was just talking about, I sure hope we can get a retooling for him, and that's Deathstroke. Finally, the last and final
1.
And we got Batman. Bookend Batmans. All right. Well, that's going to do it for tonight's video. And Maddie, there's always 3 things we want people to do at the end of our video. What are those 3 things?
Subscribe.
Subscribe to the channel.
Drop a like.
Drop a like.
And leave a comment.
And leave us a comment to let us know, now that we know what's going to go on from here forward, we're going to get 2 brand new characters, but they're going to retool an old character. What are the characters that you would love to see them retool most? You heard me. My 2 characters that I would love to see would be Superman and Deathstroke, and we gave you some other examples as well. But who are your characters? Which ones are you looking forward to them upgrading, retooling, and revamping to make them more viable for DC Legends? And so, Maddie, is there anything you want to say to the people at home before we go?
Bye, word, and thanks for watching. God bless you. Have a great night. Hope you have a great day, and don't forget to subscribe.
You heard her.